What's going on, y'all? Corpus Christi Originals podcast. We got the BS and Booze podcast, Bullshit and Booze podcast here with us.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey.
We got the Dinos, Shopmaster,
Deacon.
the Deacon.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, fellas.
The legit deacon, by the way.
Legit
He-
Deacon. What is that?
he's a praying man. So after every podcast, I always, Father, forgive me for my sins.
You
Yeah.
get cleansed.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
takes me behind the shade. Does what preaching did.
So, are you a deacon or? I mean, I know everybody asks that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm an ordained deacon.
No,
Yeah,
for
he
real.
is.
Yeah.
What?
He is.
Yeah, I'm an actual deacon in my church.
So, what do your church members listen to your podcast?
I don't know. It's an older.
I hope
older,
not.
it's an
Okay.
older crowd.
Yeah.
So it's not too many young folks. So I don't think I don't promote it too much at my church.
Right, I got you.
But it's older crowd, so I don't know. I don't think they would search this.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
interesting though. Like you're on this type of this podcast where I'll basically he cusses a lot, which when I first heard to hear it, I was like, dude, this dude's cussing on every sentence. Like, and you're the deacon.
Yeah.
Well-
I'm just back there, just like, hey, I know who he is. I know his heart.
The Lord accepts everybody as they come. You know,
There you
it
go.
says
So I
somewhere in the
accept
Bible.
him.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm accepting of him, so I just ride with it and
Right.
just where he
Yeah.
go.
It's came down a lot since the beginning.
Yeah, it has.
Maybe not so much. Just a smidgen.
So you're on your 40-day fast, no alcohol.
No alcohol.
You're doing it dry for 40 days.
Lent fast.
And you guys are drinking in front of him.
Yeah.
So what y'all drinking?
Huh? Some Evan Williams bottled in bond. It's an Old Faithful, a
Yeah.
goodie. Can't go wrong with it.
Probably one of the best under $30 buys you can get
yeah.
in the whiskey bourbon game, whatever you want to call it.
Wow. When y'all talk about it on your podcast, man, I'm like, what the heck are they talking about? Because y'all are like way into it, like, oh, this here, and then y'all get into the proofs, and then
Yeah.
you have a special shot of the week,
Yeah.
which it can be difficult to find a new shot every week or what.
Oh yeah. I've had moments where I was like, oh okay, what can I do? Because I'm getting where it's like I gotta find something. Everything I've gotten, they've tried. It's like I don't want to repeat. I've known some repeats, but they still can't get them though. I ain't gonna lie, I've known some repeats.
I figured.
So what's the percentage of y'all guessing right on the?
We'd probably get under 25%, right?
Basically, yeah.
Under 5% type of alcohol and brand.
We be
guessed.
reaching
Yeah.
for something.
Reaches.
Yeah, it has to be like a right in your face flavor for us to get it right.
If it's
Yeah.
like the flavor's like spot on, then we be like, okay,
Yeah.
well we get that. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you tell us to get the title. We reach
Like they'll get the flavor, and it's like, okay, where do we go? Is it whiskey? Is it vodka? Rum? And it's like, where do we go from there?
It throws you off, man. It's a lot harder. Most of the guests that would come on, they're like, "Oh, this tastes like that," and then they get kind of, "Oh shit!" They're like,
I
"Oh,
bet you if you could hear it, y'all be like,
Mhm.
because y'all, right? Because because I hear him. It smells like chocolate. It smells like cucumber or whatever. Right? Both of y'all are doing that. I'm like, if you
Yeah.
can hear it.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe that would help.
That would
Oh,
help out a
man.
lot. She don't- Tell me what you are.
Yeah.
Help me. Help me.
It's crazy, man." Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets some good ones though. He gets some sleepers and some good. We
Yeah.
found some
Yeah.
great drinks, some mixers and straight up drinkers, just from the shot of the week.
What's the difference? So mixers and drinkers, what is that?
Mixers and well, like I would consider Jack Daniel's a mixer, right?
Okay.
Not a lot of people drink that straight up.
Mhm.
They don't think it's like a quality good enough to sip neat or with the ice cube.
Yeah.
Whiskey and bourbon game is it's a lot deeper than you think it is, and so like this Evan Williams bottled in bond, people see it on the bottom shelf. It's a $17 bottle for the normal size.
Yeah.
And people think, oh, I'm just gonna throw that in with some Coke or whatever, but it's actually really quality good stuff.
By itself without
Yeah.
mixing it?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Good
Oh, yeah.
flavors, not too hot.
Wow.
So the bottled in bond actually means it's always going to be 100 proof, and it's going to be at least 4 years old.
100 proof is, what is that?
It's like
Alcohol
50%
rating?
alcohol,
50%.
yeah.
50% alcohol and whatever flavors
Mhm.
they put in there.
So whatever percent it is, it's double. That's the proof.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So 60%, 120, 40%, 80 proof, stuff like
So
that.
you're going to be driving home.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Deacon's actually pretty responsible.
Yeah,
Okay.
For, we drink a lot, but I mean, he paces himself, and he's more the responsible one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Shopmaster get down.
Yeah,
Right.
we do.
Okay.
Wow, boy.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Y'all compete or just,
No.
No,
the amount of
We
money?
don't compete.
They just
I don't think we
enjoy
could because, I mean, he's 135 pounds soaking wet in boots. right? I mean, he's blessed with a high metabolism.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he'll go from cool for the first few hours, and then one drink will just set him over. And you see him just like smiling, leaning, and he'll fade in and out. And but he's awesome. And nobody gets, nobody's like Nestle. You know what I mean?
Shit, I'll never forget Halloween. I forgot what year it was. We were chilling with you.
Yep.
I think we got to one of your relatives' house.
It might have been COVID Halloween.
It might have been.
Yeah.
And we got to sipping, having a good time, and then one of his guys was like, "Oh, we taking shots," and it was just regular Evan Williams throwing them back. I remember taking a group picture. Last thing I remember, I'm sitting there, standing up, leaning, and then I'm just swaying back and forth.
The fence caught him a couple of times.
He was gone.
I was out of there.
He was gone.
Yeah.
I said, bro, man. He took out the whole shower curtain at the
I got home, I threw up. I got home, threw up.
My mama was
Fell
like,
in the damn tub.
my mama was like, what the hell you doing? I said, I got him. I said, boy, man, get up. I told you to stay in your room. Where you going? I had to throw up. I said, bro, you could have just called me. I would have came over there and walked you over there. I should have put a bag or something, but he was like, I had to throw up. And took the whole shower curtain, fell in the tub and everything.
I took everything down.
I said, bro. I said, okay, are you good now? Just stay in your room. You good? You need something? He's like, I'm all right.
I got in bed. Good night.
Sentence is done. I said, bro, okay, go to bed.
Yeah. So has it been easy for y'all? So is it easy for y'all to like hide y'all's y'all being twins, or how do y'all how do y'all deal with that?
Most people don't think we twins.
Yeah, I don't.
They
I
think
didn't when
They
I
think
first.
we
we friends or relatives or something like
either
that.
friends, cousins.
That's all. It's
There's
'Cause we-
few people that think that we're brothers. Very few.
very few.
I mean, they brothers, but they ain't brothers. Nobody thinks that. You know what I mean?
They don't think we brothers. They know we brothers.
Yeah.
But they don't think we brothers.
Yeah.
So how did you get comfortable with talking with them about like I guess that like brother? You know how you
Oh
just
yeah,
brought
yeah.
that up.
Making kind of inappropriate jokes.
Like yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Probably the alcohol brought it on, and they're just like, he don't mean it. Or you know what I mean? I never use it like in a bad way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always try to make them feel as comfortable as possible, and then with me also. And I always tell them, hey man, cut me down too. You know what I mean? Get after it.
Call you
So-
a beaner or a
Yeah,
wetback or
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
I have no, dude. Throw beaner out there. You know, all the things you can think of. Like we had an episode a few weeks ago where we looked up every race's racial slurs.
Yeah.
Yep, we
Yeah.
sure
Yeah,
did.
we tried to find another racial slur that was as bad as the N-word, and we couldn't
Exactly.
find it.
No.
I mean, they win. They win.
They
They win.
hands down. We just,
It's
you know,
hands down.
It's just there. It's just, for the tape.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
come in.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything as bad, but yeah, I mean, of course, I never go that far.
No.
But I mean, we're just jabbing each other, man.
How do you know not to go that far? It's just trial
It's
and
a
error.
feeling.
Okay.
If I have to think about if I should say it, I probably shouldn't say it. And sometimes it doesn't.
Wait,
I mean-
you think about it before you say it?
Yeah, imagine, yeah.
If you ain't had too much
Most
to
of the
drink.
time, yeah. Yeah, dude, I used to be pretty bad. We used to have this thing called the I used to have this
He
thing
used
called the Black Question of the Week, and I've had to edit that thing out so many times, dude. There's probably about 3 hours of stuff
because
that.
he went so far.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I can hear it. Like I'll listen to it the next day. I'm like, oh my god, what was I doing?
Wow.
But that's when we drank a lot more, or when I drank a lot more heavier on the podcast.
Man, does y'all's patience ever break? Like, cause you guys gotta have a tremendous amount of patience for that. Like, do you think about that, or I mean, how does it come? Does it come natural to you, or
It
what?
comes natural because I've known him for so long, so I knew what I was getting into whenever I started this with him.
Yeah.
So I knew the person hanging out with him, chilling. So I knew how he was gonna be. He was gonna talk. He was gonna do his thing to be him. And I told him too. I said, "Don't change you. Be yourself." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I just said, "Man, be you. Do your thing. Do your thing." And he just ran with it and
Oh,
kept
yeah.
running. And I said, "Forrest Gump, come back."
He's still running with
I
it.
said, Forrest, wait a minute, Forrest. Let me pull you back a little bit, man. You're running too far. Hold on, wait a minute. But nah, he's real chill. He's real cool. So, but I'm real chill with him. You know, I let him do his thing.
It's all in good fun, man.
It is.
That's
That's,
good.
how,
It
that's how
is.
I take it. I don't take
Yeah.
any. I know he don't mean nothing by it.
Yeah.
It's just him having fun, having a good time, having a good laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I'm agreeing with
Just
it.
agreeing. So your wife got you a USB mic, and before that, you were talking about getting a podcast started. So you're dragging your feet. He said on one of the shout out to the Leading Ladies podcast. These guys were on the last bonus episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Check it out if you haven't heard it. Go check it out. Brittany, appreciate you. Yeah. So once you got the USB mic, you were like, you were wanting to do something.
Yeah, I was wanting to do something. I was trying to find something. I was like, what can I do to my life? It was just the same old, same old. So I was like, what can I do to be better? And I remember he had talked about wanting to do a podcast. He said his wife got him a mic. I said, bro, you still doing the podcast thing? Like, yeah, I'm gonna still do it. I said, bro, I want to do it with you. Is that cool? Yeah, bet. We'll do it together. I was like, I'm down for it. Tell me what I gotta do, what you need from me. I'm with you with it. The rest is history now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So your life. You mentioned that your life was just same old. You're like,
Basically.
damn, I gotta get some change in here.
Yeah, just same old, same thing every day. It was repetitive. It was the same old. I go to work, come home, chill. That was it.
Damn.
Go to work. I'll go occasionally go play basketball. Go kick it with friends, this and that. But I wanted something different, like a little something different. The same old got boring after a while. Kicking with friends, going to play basketball. So I was all like, you know what? I chill with him so much, and we kick it. So I said, let's do this thing. Let's see what we can do with it. And of course, we didn't take it seriously at the beginning because we was just it was kind of like an excuse for us to drink together.
It was an
Yeah,
excuse to
pretty
drink.
much.
And then we kind of got real serious with it. We said like, okay, some people started listening and started vibing with it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So how do you feel? How do you feel about the turn that it's taken since?
It's evolved a lot. It's became more than what I thought it would have been. I thought it would have been friends and family only, and hardly any family listen. I mean, the ones that do know who they are, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, we have listeners in other countries and stuff, and I'm like every week, and I mean, we appreciate it. It's cool that people just want to hear us talk, hear them try to talk over me. So you know what I mean. But it's cool, man. I mean, meeting people like you and Brittany and Yvonne over at Bitches Who Brunch and stuff like that. I mean, other people on the internet, Whiskey and Whitetails. Met a lot of good people through doing this, man. Just talking, bullshitting.
Yeah, it's almost like podcasting is it's almost like it's good for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
people
It
talking to
is.
people. I mean, it's better than texting or Instagram and whatever.
That is
You know
true.
what I mean?
Learning the art of conversation too. Like
Oh,
you just like when I listen to y'all, I'm just like, cause I grew up kind of a loner. I still kind of am, and I do conversate with people, but not to the level where you guys are. You know what I mean? Maybe like with my brother or something like that, my older brother or whatever. But just to hear y'all, I'm like, damn, this is how these guys do it. You know what I mean? And this is my nerd thinking right there. But it's very interesting to listen to y'all bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's actually a science behind it when just listening to you guys.
Dude, it's 100% the same whether we're on mic or not.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we have better conversation after we're done
Yeah.
and whatever. But it's exactly the same, and we just have fun.
Yeah, and you mentioned I think in that same podcast with Brittany that it got to the point where it's like I want to do this because I get to hang out. You know,
Yeah,
with my
we get
buds.
to hang out more.
Yeah.
For a while, I mean, I had gone a few months without seeing these guys, and I have 2 kids and a job and a wife and a lot of family events. A lot of times I have something going every weekend with the family, and now I mean it's a weekly hang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Decompress from all life.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, man. So you 170 something like that.
Right now we're at 205, I think.
No, come on.
Yeah.
All right.
We just broke over 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do 2 a week so I can catch up to you guys. I'm honest. I'm being honest here.
See.
But that's
man.
awesome, man. Golly.
Yeah,
So,
it's been 4 years. Actually, we just hit our 4-year anniversary in February, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
congrats. So when he started the podcast, so you guys, I imagine, converse with each other like all the time.
Yeah.
So you already knew that he was gonna get on it with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so you showed up on the first day, right? Was
Yeah.
it?
I
No?
showed up. Yeah. I was there with them.
Drinking on the couch.
How did you feel? Did you feel like it was going that direction to the direction it's at now, or like? How did you feel about it?
I couldn't have imagined it. I felt like when that first one we put out, we were like, oh shit. And then when we went back and listened to it, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But then we, in a sense, we evolved. And now we're like, okay, something we can do now.
Them fools ain't gonna do nothing.
Nothing at all. No, they just over here drinking.
They need me.
and talking. I need to be the voice for them.
That's them outsiders talking like that. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all ain't finna do nothing. Y'all just want to. This y'all excuse to go and drink every
Yeah.
week.
I think in the beginning we tried to, or I know I did. I tried to structure it like like Joe Rogan or like like Two Bears or something. You try you try to find yourself in being like somebody else. And I tried to make this dude like Jamie, and now he's not even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now he's just part of the show.
Basically.
He's not like what I mean. We hardly ever tell him to look everything up anymore.
Yeah, it's cool that you have influences like other podcast
Yeah.
influences. That's awesome. Yeah, so you went to the three person pod, and I like that y'all bringing up sports now. Cause how recent is that? That y'all been doing the sports, talking about sports and stuff.
Actual segment, probably about a year and a half, something like that.
Yeah, I would say at least a year. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it started a football season or two football seasons ago, and we were just, who do you think is gonna win Sunday? Cowboys. We usually just talk about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we ended up going, all right, well, let's see who can pick the best until the Super Bowl.
Nice.
And it just evolved into his own little segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I like I was mentioning earlier that sports is like people like listening to sports podcasts or whatever. It's one of those topics that's good for podcasts.
Yeah.
So man, it's awesome to see
Yeah.
that evolving from y'all just starting it up, getting to where it's at now. It takes years. It takes time.
It does.
It does.
It took a lot of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't happen. And you mentioned you're like it doesn't happen in a day. Like it doesn't happen overnight. Well, you said something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. At
Yeah,
all. I mean, I wish it did, but no, it won't. But we'll get there.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Man, so that's awesome. I'm just looking at my notes right here, see what I got.
At least you take them, dude. I always I have a little notebook, and
Oh, yeah?
I always carry it around me. Never take notes.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'll be driving home like, oh shit, that'll be cool, and then I always forget.
Yeah.
I walk in, little bastards at home come, oh dad, can we wrestle for a little while?
yeah.
And then I just forget, dude, all the time. I at least 20 minutes on the show. I'm like, damn, what the hell was I gonna say? You know what I mean? I constantly forget.
You stress
stuff.
out about that?
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah, a little. I used to. Now I'm getting more laid back. I'm like, dude, we talk about whatever.
Yeah.
We can always talk about the crazy stuff going on and celebrity news or did you see Johnny Depp and Amber Heard or whatever. I think it's more catching up with us three talking about crazy stuff and them trying to control me and
Yeah.
Trying to reel him back
Yeah.
in.
Really back in.
You're like, hey, you're going too deep, brother. Now come on back. Come on back, brother.
yeah. I keep telling him I'm a wild stallion, bro. Just let me run.
Just let me run.
I let him run for a little bit. Let him get him out. Just get it out, just for a little bit. But hey, come on back now. Come on. We gotta go back in.
Bring your ass back over here.
Come on. I know you want to be free,
Mm-hmm.
but come on. We gotta go. We gotta make sure you're good. You gotta get your rest, brother.
Yeah.
So was that lady Yolanda Saldivar getting that
Oh man,
coming out in parole or what?
I don't know, man.
Oh.
I don't know if she's gonna make it past the gate with the hype and the clout that she's been getting on Instagram and Facebook. It looked like a small Texas militia gonna be waiting for this
Oh
lady.
Lord.
Just
I
out
don't
there,
know about
dude.
that one.
They just out there waiting.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take her out the back door because
Get a
people
sniper
gonna
as
be
soon as they
waiting.
come out.
Oh, dude,
know,
I
just
wouldn't doubt
waiting.
there's some crazy fan.
Oh, just chilling up there. Oh, what you gonna do? I'm right here at the gate.
Yeah.
Bust the move. Bust the move.
What you gonna do? Are you gonna watch the doc or whatever? Is it out already?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is it a series or a documentary?
I think it's a documentary. It came
Not
out.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I know it came out I believe last Saturday.
Hey, Shamaster, look that up.
Yeah, look it up, Jamie.
Yeah, a lot of people have been posting memes about her. Like El Vago was on here last. He did a giveaway. So people were complaining. So they put a meme of her face.
Yeah.
And it said, when people don't get free food from El Vago.
That face is everywhere, dude. I want to put it on a shirt.
Somebody
Why
put it
not?
on a Stripes
Why-
lady or something. Did y'all see that
I
one?
seen that. I saw it. I said, really? Like, y'all going deep
It's
with
everywhere.
this. I said, come on, man, for real.
I saw it on one. It said kids when the parents say there's McDonald's at home or something like that. But it's funny though, dude.
Yeah.
It is funny.
It's funny. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of curious to see what she has to say.
I am too.
And how crazy it is. Because a while back, Rudy Trevino from the news, he did like a audio. I guess it was I don't know what you would call it, but like pretty much like a what happened back then, right? Like all the old news stories, kind of like a narrated book.
Yeah.
Just like a little 4-part series. It was like on Spotify or something. And it was good, man. It was some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the story on there.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what she says.
Yeah,
It'll
for
be
sure.
interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
She's been in there for a while. So, I mean,
Yeah, 93, something like that.
somebody I was talking to a security guard at one of the security guards. He was like, "Yeah, well, she shot her twice. Like, if she shot her on accident, then why did she shoot her twice?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot
Maybe
her
she was, you
once."
know, juggling the gun or something.
She's like,
Oh, damn.
God, start on me.
Yeah. I think she shot her, and then when she went to go check on her, it went off again.
It
It could happen to
went
anybody. Could happen to anybody. Team Saldivar. I'm just kidding. Don't come after my head. We're from Salina City. There'll be people
I
at
know.
the door after this
Right
podcast.
now.
I think that Yolanda Saldivar needs a makeover from Confidently You Beauty.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Go check them out. They got all kinds of stuff over there.
She can save you.
She'll
Oh,
save.
yes.
She'll save her.
She might save her. I don't know. She's down. She's down. She's a down ass fool. So she might just get the little cape and take her ass out.
Be like, hey,
One for Selena.
I don't know what she did. I left and she was like that.
I might have
I don't
put
know
it
what
too
happened.
tight.
It was too tight. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that Yolanda Selena documentary, you can check it out on Peacock.
Peacock. Okay.
There's 2 episodes out already.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The
I
first
saw-
one is about almost 2 hours, an hour 45,
Damn.
give or take hour 42, and then the second one is like less than an hour.
Okay.
So yeah.
wow. So you guys got the shot of the week. Used to be called the mystery shot.
Hey, good, you're digging.
So how come y'all changed it to? Why'd y'all change the name?
I think this is sounding more official.
Yeah. Yeah. Mystery shot sounded all right, but then we started thinking about it and revisiting. We're like, well, we poured in the shot glass and we over here. Why don't we call it shot of the week?
Yeah.
'Cause
That
we
way
do-
it's
we-
more involved. And,
Yeah. I mean, we do it weekly, so
and then
it
Yeah.
made sense.
I think it just kind of changed on its own.
basically
Sounded more official, and I think it
Yeah.
was like the mystery shot, and then this week's shot, and then
it
the
just
shot of the week.
evolved each time, and then he just kept evolving it every time. He just
Yeah.
kept saying, "Oh, it's shot of the week." I'm like, okay, shot of the week. So wherever he went, I went. So I was like,
Oh,
all
so
right.
y'all rotate. Is that what you're saying?
We
Okay.
all. Well, no, he picks them
He
every
picks
time.
it.
We rotate trivia.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
trivia and
Yeah.
masote and pasote.
Yeah, because you're like, if it's your turn this week, it's like, it's my turn this week. Yeah, it's your turn this week.
It's so bad. It's our
It
own
is.
show. We can't even remember the road.
No,
Oh, it's
'cause-
me because they're both like, it's you.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, hey, is it my? He'll send a text in the group.
Like, is it me this week?
And we'll be like, yes, you. He's like, oh God. And then we'll be like, yes, you. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah,
I'm
there
like,
I am
no, it's not
Googling.
you. Not you. Okay. Oh, ooh. And he'll show up. He won't even text. He'll show up there. Hey, is it my week this week? And I'm like, yeah. He'd be like, okay, I have something, but I just wanted to be sure. And I'm like, bro. We didn't told you the rotation how many times, and we didn't change the rotation.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
all in good form, man.
I'd be a horrible weed smoker, man. I wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
remember the rotation, which way it goes. Ain't nobody gonna pass it to my ass.
He'd be like, I don't know which way, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
but
keep it.
He's all like,
I'll keep hitting
it's
the
mine
shit.
now. It's mine now.
Yeah.
So like, just get up from the rotation, be like, all right, I'll see y'all later. Where you going with it? Oh, I just didn't know who to give it to, so I kept it. I see y'all guys later. Y'all got plenty right there.
Yeah. I've never been a big weed smoker, man. Do they even have rotations no more? Everybody's got their own vape and gummies and shit. Like,
I have no idea. Man.
take an arm and pass it on. All kinds of shit, dude. It's crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think it was one of the last questions I heard was about the Noah's Ark or whatever, and you got it right, saying it was like the rainbow or whatever. You were talking about the dove, right?
Yeah.
I think there was a dove. Like he sent out the dove or whatever
Yeah.
to see if it was on dry land and come back or something.
Yeah.
So do you get the shot of the week at the same place every week?
Sometimes I'll mix it up. It depends on where I go.
Where
I
I'm
know,
at.
or where I'm at, because I know I would go to one of our, I guess you can call it a mom and pop liquor store.
Yeah.
I got them there, and it's like, oh, and they have a little tub that they got these 2 weeks ago. Game shots. Like, okay. So I went to Total Wine one time, and I was like, oh my God. I'm just like, I'm like 5 years old. I was like, ooh, this. I'm just like, oh man. And ever since then, it's like, okay, that's where I gotta go. because it's more variety. Like my eyes are, I'm just like, what can I get for them this week?
Yeah, how can I jack him up this week? Sometimes he's mean with it, dude.
Yeah.
He knows.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, because like I gotta go through it with them, so I'm like, oh, I guess I'll get this one, and then some I'm like, okay, yeah, we're gonna try this one. I'm gonna like it. They gonna like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a budget for the shot of the week or
I
not?
think we get the dollar shots.
Yeah,
dollar
'cause
bottles.
At one point, I was literally getting maybe half-size bottles. I was just finding stuff. It's like, oh, I'll try this one. Try this one. I remember one I got. I was like, oh my gosh, why did I get this shit? It was a Bacardi dark rum.
Oh, that shit was
Oh,
horrible.
That shit
That
was
shit was
horrible. I was like, I had to mix it. That was the only way that bottle was gonna be gone. I literally had to mix it.
Are you a big drinker?
Nope.
Not so much.
I don't drink at all.
Really?
Last time I had a drink, my wife had a bottle of wine at the house.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't drink. I've been sober for years.
CM Punk.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, there's probably a lot. There's probably people listening like, oh, I don't drink anymore or whatever.
Yeah.
There's always that conversation too. You know what I mean? You know, the alcoholic conversation, the 12 steps or whatever you call it. What do y'all think about that?
I mean, if it's for you and you need it, take it.
Yeah.
Take whatever help you can get. Do whatever
Yeah.
gets you off. Get into, most addicts just have an addictive personality. So usually when they get off that stuff, they get really heavy into something else.
True.
Some kind of game or working out or food. You know what I mean? So just get into something that does better for you. Who cares if you drink or whatever? Ooh, you're cool.
Yeah. Don't force it on someone.
Yeah,
Don't force it on
man.
somebody.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I had a buddy go sober. Our buddy Chewy went sober for like 4 or 5 years. Just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He just went sober for whatever reasons he had. I mean,
Yeah.
and he was cool. He never made anybody stop drinking around him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nobody ever felt. I mean, we would offer. Like,
Yeah.
nah, man, y'all,
Mm.
I can handle my own stuff.
Wow.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about it?
Like you said, it's to each his own. You know what I mean? I think about somebody in my family, you know what I mean? That they're alcoholics, bro.
Yeah.
Like their liver is all messed up, they're old and they're still drinking. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You could think that too about somebody that's obese, that eats or that over smokes.
Hey, man, you taking jabs
You
at
know
me?
what I'm saying? No, I'm not, bro. I promise you.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
That's one of my problems. I can't never let it get too serious for it.
Yeah.
But I feel what you're saying.
Yeah,
It can
man.
be anything.
Teach his own, bro. Like I don't like to force stuff on people. Like you still mentioned you're a deacon, right? I read the Bible and stuff like that, and I've been around people that try to force it on you. And it's interesting to me that you're on a podcast with, that's not as clean sounding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, it's pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's something different. It's something different. Because whenever I started being a deacon and everything, I was like, I'm on a podcast. I ain't still on this podcast, but I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you gotta evolve. Like, everything. For one, everybody sins. Everybody's not perfect, so you're gonna be imperfect regardless. But you gotta understand at the same time, as long as you're true to yourself and you know what you're doing and you know the people that you're hanging around with is good people, regardless if they cuss so much, you vibe so well with them, you don't judge them.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. I don't want to be judging of people. That's me. That's why I keep doing this podcast, because I want people to understand, like, you can still have a relationship with God, but you don't have to be like, you can be in that setting, but you don't have to be like, you can still do your thing, still be out there, still have fun, still enjoy yourself, but just don't overdo it.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man. I think he's just doing the podcast trying to save me. Because every time I walk in the house, holy water right in the face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seeing if it sizzles and stuff. You know,
But
what I
like,
mean?
come on, brother, come on with me.
So do you ever like get serious with him like that, or?
Not. There's been some episodes where we dived into there and we've gotten there, but it hasn't been like where I'm just like, hey, come on to church, come on to
Yeah.
Christ. Like, let's clean up the podcast, let's do this, let's cut out the cussing, let's stop drinking, because,
Right.
I'm not gonna do that because, for one, it's a group, and we everything's on the table. We talk about everything, and for two, I'm not gonna force something upon him
Right.
that I believe in.
Yeah.
I can tell you about it, and it's your choice. If you wanna, hey, do that, do that. But if you don't do it. It's your choice at the end of the day. I'm not gonna force it.
Yeah.
Because what does it make me forcing my beliefs on you? It don't make me look any better because I'm forcing everything that I'm believing in on you, and it's like you're gonna think, why is he like, bro? Like, slow down, like, move away, move around with all that. I ain't hear that right now. I just pass me the bottle,
Fool, I said bottle, not Bible. Yeah, I mean, as vulgar as I do talk, I do go to church, and I mean, I'm not every Sunday, right? I ain't that good a Christian yet, like Bernie Mac would say. But I do believe, and I am a praying man, and we're Catholics and stuff like that, so I try to do the best I can. It's probably not as best as I could be doing, but there's always room for growth.
It is.
So
That's cool, man.
yeah,
That's awesome. That's an awesome little chemistry y'all have there. So, I want to say in our area, like in the Corpus area, we've had friends that are of different culture. You know what I mean? I don't want to say black because it seems like it's like it's like nasty. It's just like. But what I'm saying is like it's common to have those kind of friendships. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that's important. Because I'm gonna say, like, there's some dudes that have befriended me, like in my work. You know what I mean? And people of my own culture, they're not as nice. You know what I mean? And I'm weird, bro. Like, I'm ADD, ADHD. I don't get social cues and stuff like that. But these dudes like that have befriended me. You know what I mean? They're of different cultures. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow. This dude actually, he's patient with me.
Exactly. That's
you know what I'm saying? And I see that with YouTube.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I noticed that. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. And it makes me think like what we were talking earlier about how Hillcrest in that area, that y'all grew up in that area, and that how a lot of that culture's not there anymore. We talked about the park.
Yeah.
How y'all used to chop it up over there or whatever, and during the Easter time. And I'm like, well, where's it at now? Where's the park at now?
Yeah, man.
How y'all feel about that?
I mean, Hillcrest Park, that was like the Easter hangout after church. Everybody be at church on Easter Sunday, but later in the day, barbecue, basketball, DJ, and everything in the park. I don't know if they still do it. I haven't been to the park in a minute. I believe they still, since then, they still go to the park on Easter and everything, and still do the same old. But it's just some of that's the culture thing of it. It's like everybody knew Easter Sunday, Hillcrest Park, place to be. You want to be there, that's where you find everybody. Mama, your grandma, your aunties, your uncles, with the Jerry curls and the little hats and everything, talking about, hey, young, and how you doing, sister? Come on, let me show you how to cut a rug out here, and it's all good fun out there. Always good fun. So, but hopefully, I think they still doing it, but I haven't been out there in a minute. It's been a hot minute since.
Yeah, there was like I was mentioning, there's a pastor on the for the desalinization, because they're gonna put that plant out there, and he was like trying to tell them, no, like, I got a church, we got a community out there still, and they still went through with having it put out there, and that sucks that your culture has to be moved, relocated, exactly.
It's crazy, like, because we had our church in that area, and then when they had that whole thing with the bridge coming, and we, got together as a church and decided, like, what we're going to do, we going to vote on it, who's going to say. Some people were like, yay and nay, but, we had to do what was best for us, because tore down the apartments and everything, Hillcrest Manor, all the apartments, they tore down, TC Airs and everything, so it's like, where we going to get the membership from? It wasn't many people in the community staying there, so we had to, move, and some people still staying there to this day, still in their houses. Ain't gonna move, ain't gonna budge, not one bit. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Something you don't think about. Something you don't think about at all, man.
No.
In our city, it's almost like there's like the blacks are the minority in our city. You know what I mean? There's more Mexicans, there's more white,
Yeah.
and it's even common to interracial couples.
True.
You know what I mean? You guys have kids, yeah? All y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are y'all's kids?
Too damn old. No, I got a 3 and a 10-year-old.
Oh, okay.
About to be 4.
Oh, shoot, they're little.
Yeah, they're little.
So as
Yeah.
soon as you get home, Daddy!
Yep. Man, I lay down. You know, sometimes you gotta lay down on the floor, straighten out your back or something. And here comes my 3-year-old off the top rope from the couch, straight on my lower back. I'm like,
Ooh.
dude, I never understood when my dad said, "You're gonna know what it's like to want to fight a kid for real." And dude, it's true. Because about every 3 days, I want to fuck. You know, my kids will probably mess me up.
Clothesline, right?
Yeah.
One time, just one time.
Just one time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you listen to our episodes, sometimes his kids are on. I mean, back in the
Oh,
day.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my kid's on there and
Wow.
just vibing because I have him and he's just out there talking about shot. I'm like,
Sings the shot of the week song.
He
dude.
sings
he's like, he's like, dun, dun, dun. And then sometimes, like, even when I'm not, he'll just randomly just sing it random. And I'll be like, dun, dun. He'll hear it and he'll come and be like, dun, 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 dun. And I'll be like, bro, what? And he'll be like, shot. And I'm like,
At daycare. Shot of the week.
I said, please don't go back to your mama singing this.
Oh, shit.
Talking about some shot of the week. And she's going to be like, what is he talking about, shot of the week? But, you know, I had to do the podcast. He was here.
Doctor visits. It was doctor visits.
You
He
know,
got three
the
boosters.
doctor was talking about some shot. You know, it was that shot of the week, you know. That's what it was about. You know, you remember the shot, you know. It was the checkups. Time for Doc McStuffin. You know, that's what it was about. And then it came with the shot. You didn't hear her say that, you know, she a little hood. Sometimes, you know, it's on BET.
Wow. So they're young. They're young, about the same age as them. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, and you have kids also, right?
Yep, I have a 5-year-old, and the day my child was born is the day he got married.
Oh.
Yep.
So I found out, about 9:00 in the morning, my son was born, and we're getting ready to be groomsmen in his wedding.
Wow.
So I was like, shit.
I told him, don't show up with that amniotic sac shit on your fucking shirt. Don't come all crispy over here.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be Christian, it's because of Stay Flow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
So you guys got listeners in Washington, Seattle, Germany, and Dubai. That's amazing to me, dude.
Crazy, dude.
It is.
I don't know if they're from here and just living over there or what. I mean, we never. I always ask them to send in the address or something. We'll send them something for listening and never say nothing. Nah, I don't want to talk to y'all funky ass.
Like, I'll listen to y'all.
I'll listen from afar, you know
From
what I'm
afar. I ain't trying to conversate with y'all.
saying?
You were saying that Corpus is number 3 on the listening list.
Yeah. But that's cool, man. I mean, it's just crazy to think, like, who the hell's going to listen to us?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Or mostly me and then them trying to get a word in edgewise.
We just sitting there patiently, like, he gonna ask us something pretty soon.
He has to.
He has to, like,
He got to take a breath sometime.
He is.
Yeah.
And when he takes a breath, that's my time to get in. Yeah, man, I believe you on that part on there right there.
And I'm back.
Okay, I gotta get to the background. And then he'll ask us on the last tail end, y'all got anything that I want to say?
Last 38 seconds of the
Like,
show.
bro, we got about a minute
Like,
left.
we about to close. Now you want to ask us?
I don't have to, but I like to set a little bit of time aside for them. You know what I mean? Get something in for them.
Just a little
Yeah,
bit, not
I mean,
too much.
Yeah, we are partners in this.
He doesn't want our heads to be big, so
Yeah,
he keeps us level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you talk, and you mentioned your wife a lot, which y'all been married for years, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many years is that?
We've been married, how old your son?
5.
5 years. We've been married 5 years. I've been with my wife 17, 18 years. Yeah. So that's how I do. I always text them like, hey, once November comes around, how old's your kid? So I know what to post on my Instagram. I have a few check.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I have a
He's
few to go down on my
serious.
checklist.
He's serious. He's dead serious.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He's dead serious.
So if he don't answer me in time, my cousin was married like a week or two before me. So I always mark that down. Like I need to pay attention for his anniversary post because whatever years they've been married, we've been married.
Yep.
There's about 4 weddings that were before mine in my family. And
just going
I
down.
just pay attention to the Facebook, Instagram posts, so it always keeps me keeps me safe and the wife happy.
Yeah, you stay safe.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, man. I don't know what it is. I just can't even remember.
It's awesome. So I got some questions from ChatGPT. I brought them up earlier. And what I asked ChatGPT is like, what are some what if questions to ask a podcast owner whose show is based on bullshitting and boozing? The first question is, what if you woke up one day and realized everything you've said on the podcast was actually true?
Oh.
I think I'd be sweating more than them. You know, like we said, he's a deacon. He has to speak the truth, you know, for the Lord. And my man over here spitting out usually the facts that we ask him to check up.
Yeah.
So I think I would be sweating like I think most of the stuff I say is true. It just sounds so stupid that everybody's like, that can't be real.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No, I really am that. I am that crazy.
He is that guy.
Stupid, I should say.
He's
stupid.
that guy.
What if you woke up tomorrow and realized that the entire podcast was just a dream? What would you do differently in your waking life as a result?
What would you? Would you still do it with me?
I still do it with you.
Yeah.
If I woke up and it's a dream. Oh man, hey yo, we need to start this. I had a dream. It's a message from God.
Look at God. Look at God.
God is telling us
Yeah.
He is directing our path. He's guiding us.
Yeah.
In this podcast.
Well-
He is making a sign.
Come on
It
now.
is clear as day.
You talking? Come on.
He is definitely.
Come in the
He
house.
is definitely.
Yeah.
Y'all not hearing me right now. He is definitely saying
Come
that
on.
we need to start it.
Yes,
The
sir.
sign is there.
The
podcast name.
Well.
We don't know.
Uh-huh.
But in time,
Yeah.
we will get it.
Yeah.
And He will
Yeah.
let you
Yes, sir.
be you.
Uh-huh.
And He will
Yeah.
let you
Yes.
be a voice.
Uh-huh.
And He will
Yeah.
broaden your
Yes.
horizon.
Come on now.
Doors of the church now open.
You're talking now.
Welcome to the Church of the Blues.
This is a little taste of what you guys will get at the Bullshit and Booze podcast.
Only the last 28 seconds, though.
Just about 28 seconds. So listen, 28 seconds.
That's awesome, man.
Skip to the last 28 seconds. It'll be dedicated to the Church of Booze.
So you guys are on YouTube. So you haven't posted lately, or you said
Yeah.
you're busy, right?
Yeah, it's like a big uploading issue. Sometimes it hits,
Yeah.
sometimes it don't. Sometimes it's all pixelated. I don't know. It just wasn't a priority anymore. I wanted to do everything the way the famous podcasters do and all that stuff. But I
Yeah.
mean, if people are cool just listening to us for now, that's cool.
Cool, man.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a better like a setting, something like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is like really, really nice.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, and you know, we all wanted it to look a certain way and be a certain way and better lighting and stuff. So until we get all that stuff going,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we gotta hold it up to our standard.
So what's the end goal? Do y'all have an end goal or?
Be rich, bitch. No. Yeah, I mean, just keep doing it, having fun. As long as we're having fun, we're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
No matter who or how many people are listening.
Still vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still just enjoying each other's company, talking. I think that's the main objective that keeps it going, is that, you know, our egos haven't grown to where, like, okay, we get this number of listeners, followers, but we still remain humble, and we're like, oh, we're still the same old people that we were when we started
Yeah.
this. So, you know, it ain't
It's
nothing
easy to be
changed.
humble when only 12 people listen.
Just
No, I'm just kidding. It's more than 12, but yeah, it's cool, man.
we keep ourselves humble.
What do you think about all this, Shopmaster?
I'm enjoying it, and I'm all for it. When we go big, we gonna go big. That's how
I've
I
been
see
big.
it.
It's cool.
Okay.
We need him to get big.
We try.
Oh,
I mean, sometimes we're out in, you know, wherever, and they're just like, "Oh my God, y'all sponsored a little children, a little, you know, starving child."
For only 30 cents a day.
I'm just jealous, man. I'm jealous. This dude could eat 4 pizzas and not gain an ounce.
I'm tired of it.
I watch him eat it. I gain 4 pounds.
I'm tired of it.
Be like, stop eating, bro.
Yeah,
I can't help it.
yeah.
I'm tired of it. I'm just like, can I gain weight, please? I just want to put some weight on. Just something.
Nah,
He's still in the 20s on pant sizes.
Oh, yeah.
24 slim.
Slim.
No.
No, I know. I don't know how you get them.
When did y'all realize y'all are getting older?
I don't know.
See.
Once we're closer to 40, now we're closer to 40 than we are 30.
I don't know. That's a good
I
question.
feel like more so when you don't tolerate people's bullshit. I feel like when your patience takes only so much, and lately some people test your patience. It's like, or you get them folks that you get them like when I'm at work. You want a certain task done. You have the same person asking 2 or 3 different ways. Oh, how can we get it done? And it's like, we're doing it this way. Okay, we're going to do it this way, but I'm going to do it this way. It goes this way, you clash. So it's like, shit. We back at square one again. We going back this way again. Okay, we're going this way. They find another way. Clash again.
Riveting stuff. Yeah.
We're doing it this way. 3rd time. Okay, we're going this way now.
All right.
That's what I deal with on a daily basis.
So that's when you realize you were getting older.
Yes.
Do you ever say anything like?
I was like, I said it. I was like, I'm too old for this shit, and walked off.
Yeah, when that phrase comes out, that's how you know.
Because it's like you're sitting there in a circle, and you're like, okay, what are we gonna do? We talked about this 20 minutes ago, and the one person didn't get it the first time. They didn't get it the second time. It took them the 3rd time. 3rd time's the charm. It was like, no. 3rd time, it's like, no. No, I'm too old for this shit.
Take your funky ass over there.
Basically.
It's like,
Basically.
you didn't get that the first time? I got it the first time. You was the only one that didn't get it the first time.
Step behind.
Basically.
You know what's crazy about getting older is realizing, like you said, that people stay stupid, or realizing that your parents are, or like where you're at right now. Like, I don't know shit. I don't know anything, dude. And I know, not education wise, but like just in life. Like you're literally just going along and figuring it out as you go. I thought when you were an adult, you knew, a lot of like almost everything. Right? Like, because when you're a kid, you look at your parents and you expect them to, like, have answers for everything. Yeah. Most of the time, like, oh, man, just take it. You don't need to know that. Like, oh, shit, I bet you when I get older, I'm going to find out all the secrets in the world. Nah. I lost that chapter.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I didn't get that book.
It's an unwritten chapter.
Not that I read a lot or whatever, but the readings. It's crazy to realize, like, am I going to be, this clueless when I'm 60? You know what I mean? Or 65, I don't know. It just feels like supposed to get something.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
That's crazy. You were talking about AI earlier. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all know any?
I love Allen Iverson.
Oh, you do?
He's my favorite basketball player.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you. I said I was nervous about it. I'm excited to see what kind of funny stuff they can do. Right? I'm all about comedy, man. Laughing and having a good time. And in that light, I'm excited. But for like, what do you call it? Scamming people and whatever and all that kind of shit, that shit makes me nervous. I'm starting to believe these doomsday preppers. You know what I mean? Because it kind of is, stuff is getting crazy enough to believe. Like, who's to say what's fake no more?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you going to know? You got to be ready for anything.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, I took over.
Welcome
Mr.
to
Producer, you can cut my mic off, please. I hit my time.
And that was the Dino.
Yeah, AI. I was telling you, I use AI. Obviously, I use ChatGPT, and we're my wife and I were talking about it, that because people use it like you can use it to write a paper, write a program, whatever. Just ask it and it'll do it for you. And she was saying that, and then the term creativity comes out in conversation because people will lose their creativity because
Yeah.
they're dependent on this. You know what I mean?
True.
So I think it's like the people that actually the people that are creative will stay creative, but they'll use it for their benefit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So I just wanted to bring that up. It's just a topic I had in mind lately.
It's a cool idea starter.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, let me see a Viking with flames behind him with a wolf.
Yeah.
And then you, like, maybe you're trying to get a tattoo idea
Yeah.
together or an album cover.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like, you know what? I like that, but let me throw this in there.
Yeah.
It could be a useful tool.
Yeah.
But I mean, anything good is going to be abused, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's the kind of the shitty side of things.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You can't not do things because it could be used.
Yeah. I don't know how like societal aspect, like how do you think society would like deteriorate because people are dependent on something to answer for them? You know what I mean? How do you think it would affect society?
I think there are going to be a lot more people like me who lose trains of thought super fast like I do and can't spit words out. You know what I mean? I think maybe if all this digital stuff and you know, the Elon Musk brain chips
Yeah.
and all that stuff goes through, I mean, we might lose the ability to speak.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Sometimes they wish I had no ability to speak, but you know what I mean? It could go that way. It might
Like
just
your
be
kid-
another
like-
step in evolution.
What do you
Yeah.
think? So how do you think your kids will grow up on it?
Dude, I don't know. My kids are way further along on tech. I mean, there was less when I was young. Right? I grew up in the '90s,
Mm.
and we thought we were hot stuff. We had computers in the class with Carmen San Diego.
Yeah.
My kid's got YouTube at his fingertips, and he doesn't know it yet, but all the nasties he wants to see, you know what I mean?
But he gonna find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he'll
gonna be
find
there.
them.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna bring on like a whole new style of parenting and experiences for my kid, because there's a whole nother way for him to get bullied or whatever, and not even know who's saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, just think about all the horrible shit that's said on Instagram and all this. I don't know if you watch, your mom's house, but there's like just honest pages making coffee, whatever, and they're just saying crazy stuff. I mean, stuff you'd never say to somebody in person. So that's a bad side of it.
You're talking about bullying. I was thinking that too. Like they're growing up in a new generation of bullying. You know what I mean? And I think you were mentioning on the podcast, like when you had a problem with somebody, y'all would just fight.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
over
you meet up with them face to face and you squash it out. Nowadays, you got a safe space. It's like safe space. It's like
That's nuts, dude.
that is crazy. Safe space.
Yeah, I just got a new job recently, and it's more like more, I don't want to say like woke, but like more progressive thinking, more free flowing.
Oh wow.
And it's like a culture shock, dude. Because I came from a job where there was a lot of older Hispanics, you know what I mean? Just older guys in general.
Yeah.
Like old, over masculine men. I don't say over masculine, but back when, you couldn't even, shake somebody's hand too long without being, hey, get off me,
Yeah.
fruitcake, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
And going from that to this, it's like, oh dang, things are like progressing more than I thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because unless you're in it.
Yeah. You work in the courthouse, right? Is it? You want to share anything about that? Like, what's it like over there?
I mean, it's the same old. It's not too many, color folk. But it's a vibe. It's a vibe every day. I've been at the courthouse for about 16 years. Started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
Damn.
But no, it's real chill. I just do my job. I try not to, I see people that I know sometimes, and I sit with them. Like sometimes I'll be like, "What you doing here, man?" Like, and trying to be like, "Hey, when you get out, keep your head on straight." But sometimes they come back in, but you see some. It's just a different vibe aspect when you see different type of stuff in there, in the courtroom.
Yeah.
The vibe is different.
Wow. Can imagine. That's crazy. And you sit in the courtroom, right?
Yeah.
And
It's in the courtroom. I see it all from beginning to the end, and you see some people. I seen one instance during the trial. A guy the jury was about to get the verdict and everything, if he was guilty or not. This dude, he literally went up underneath the desk.
Whoa.
And the judge was like, kind of like, what? Hey,
Wow.
what's wrong with your client? Like, is he okay? And so like they had to get the jury out. Like, is he okay? And attorneys was like, hey, we need to have him evaluated, see what's going on, if he's competent or incompetent. And turns out he was incompetent, and so so we had to send him off to get him, see if he could gain competence. You see different things, and some stuff is like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Because some of these cats talk real ratchet to the judge. Be like,
Wow.
they don't give zero. Like they be like, man, fuck you, man.
Whoa.
Like just going out and be like, oh, add some stuff to that, like and then attorneys be like, hey man, shut up, like sit down, like I got you this good deal, and you just messing all this up right here, like. And they be like, nah, man, fuck that, man. I ain't going down with this, man. This bullshit. I be like, oh, God, let me write something down.
Oh, God.
Let me look busy or something. Be like, but damn, this is interesting. Yeah, I stayed in here.
Wow, man.
It's always fun.
Wow, that's crazy stuff. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
I do.
Go for it.
You know who I met today?
Who's that?
Corpus, like a local celebrity. You know the dude with the big cowboy hat?
Oh, yeah,
and the
yeah.
boots?
Oh, yeah.
I met him today.
Oh, wow.
No
He's
way.
a vendor. Yeah, he's a vendor at my new job.
Wow.
And I met him. He gave me his card and all that stuff. Ronnie's his name.
Ronnie. Okay.
Ronnie, big boot. The black dude with big boots and all the crazy gear.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Awesome guy. That dude is entertaining.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
He's like a movie character, man.
He is.
He's like, come here, man. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Now. And then he goes, I make those belt buckles. I made them. And he turned around and yelled at the parking lot, I made them. Dude, he is so funny. He's such a good dude, man. So if anybody, and he works. You know what I mean? He's telling me all the stuff he does. And he was working when I met him. And, I thought he was like a homeless dude or something.
Yeah.
But crazy guy. But
He's a vendor. You said he's a vendor?
Yeah. He picks up like scrap metal and stuff from the place where I work at.
Okay. That's nice.
So, yeah, man. He's working. He's working, getting his stuff done, and he's got some crazy guns and hunting stuff. You know what I mean? Not like, man, check out this piece I got. Like, super nice guy, man. Loves his mom. I'll tell you that. Loves his mom.
Yeah.
That's a character for you to talk to, man.
Nice.
He is super cool.
That's cool, man.
Super. I'm so happy. I was so happy when
You
I met
were?
him. Yeah, because he pulled pictures out of his glove compartment,
No
like
way.
Polaroids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he pulled Polaroids. He had work gloves on and everything. He was like, check this shit out. Look at all my outfits. Look at all my outfits.
He's like, check me back out in the 80s.
Hey, dude, what I didn't know, what I didn't know is that he makes all his clothes.
Wow.
He makes his hats,
No kidding,
his
bro.
clothes. He's getting into belt buckles.
Wow.
So he has like
That's
it
awesome.
looks like a 1.5 tall belt buckle.
Good
Like a
Lord.
WWE championship. UFC, for those who don't like wrestling.
Hey, yo.
You know what we say on our show if you don't like wrestling.
Hey, yo.
But
You know.
expletive. But yeah,
Put
man,
it there.
he's a super cool guy. Just somebody crazy to talk to, man. Like, just brighten your day up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, good on him. I'm glad he brightened up my Friday.
That's awesome.
That's
It
a
was
vibe
cool, man.
right there. That's a
For
good
those wondering.
vibe.
Oh yeah.
Ronnie.
Good vibe.
Ronnie.
Ronnie's his name.
Good vibe Friday.
So which HEB do y'all avoid?
It's the ones with the lines, shit, I'll go anywhere.
They all got lines.
I avoid them all on the first of the month, shit.
Oh, yeah, you got
Oh,
Can't
to.
get
yeah, you
nothing
sure
in there.
do.
You got to schedule properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, man. What's the thing? Oh, no. I could wait a little bit. I got enough food
Yeah.
for a little bit. I got this. I can make this ranch stretch for a little bit.
Yeah. I hear people say they avoid port for some reason, but I like going in. They got some good flaming bird in there.
Yeah.
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 Which one's that? Oh, just any HEB?
The one on port. Well, I mean, any HEB with a deli has a flaming bird. But
Okay.
Yeah.
it's mighty fine chicken there.
Nice.
It's good. And they got big old papas too. I'm sorry, I'm getting into food.
Talking about
Told you.
food.
Addicts talk falls into something else. Mine's been food lately. I'm a little more puffier than I usually am.
You talking about food? My girl, she was like, last Saturday, she was like, I want a steak. So we went to the HEB on Alameda. And she's into ribeyes. Got a pack of ribeyes. It was a pack of 2 for like maybe $20. Okay. And it's like, of course, it's like, what size do we want? And of course, a traditional side is a baked potato. So it's like we got a couple of gold potatoes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like okay, if we do baked potatoes, we'll do it. Then it was like, okay, no, we gonna do mashed potatoes because we're not gonna sit there and do them an hour because it takes at least an hour depending on the size of the potato.
Yeah, yeah.
So did mashed potatoes and I did the steaks and I did a reverse sear. Put them in the oven at 350 for about 20-25 minutes. Came out juicy as hell. Got the skillet lit. Then I'm on the skillet for maybe about 4 or 5 minutes on each side.
I'm getting turned on, dude.
Get a nice,
I'm getting a steak sounds fine right now.
get a nice crust on each side.
Keep going, go slow.
Man,
Go slow.
Oh,
Take your
cut
time.
into that steak, bend into it. It's like, oh my gosh.
All right.
I'm like, at this point, I'm never going forward. I will do the reverse sear.
was it pink? Was it pink on the inside?
It came
Tell them.
It came out well
Explain
done
it to
more than I wanted it to, but
Yeah.
for it to be well done,
Yeah.
it was juicy as shit.
Oh.
Because we were shooting.
Somebody
for,
bring me a mop
We were shooting for
and a bucket.
medium well, but it came out well done. But like I said, for it to come out well done, for it to be so juicy,
Good stuff.
good shit.
All right.
And I was like, reverse sear from here on out.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay,
Hey, that's good.
yeah.
How you do your steaks? You like steak?
Reverse sear. That's so you bake it and then you skillet
You
it.
put it in the oven, yeah, and then you put it on the skillet.
Ooh. I cook them quick, so just put them on the skillet. Just
butter?
Yeah, butter or put garlic.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and just I guess it's like a minute on each side, or like I think 3 times. I can't remember how I made it last time, but my wife makes it for me.
Hey, dude, there's not many things that can beat a really well cooked steak.
Oh yeah,
True.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, that just hits the soul. Like,
it does.
that's where it's at. I gotta have them kicking still. You know what I mean?
The which?
I gotta have my steaks kicking still. I
Kick.
mean, I want just the smallest hint of cookedness.
Oh, I got you.
And
He want it cooked on
Yeah.
top and then pink all down the middle.
yeah, red, baby. Yeah,
Gotta be able to see the pink, huh?
yeah. I want it still to move when my fork goes through it. You know what I mean?
You want that thing to say, ouch, mother.
Yeah. It would cuss me out.
He wanted to look back and I'm like, hey, the fuck you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Do y'all eat local at all?
I'm trying to get more into local eateries, man. Like I missed that restaurant 8. I missed it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to go. Or to the one that closed down where the Ruthless Villains used to do their show. Golly, I can't remember the name of it. But I heard so many good things about it. I just never went out, man.
Which one is it?
I forget what it's called, dude.
Okay.
I think it was a husband and wife that ran it. And it just shut down not too
I
long
think I
ago.
know
I think it was down here somewhere.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about. It's like a red and white color.
Yeah. But I heard Fresco. There you go, Fresco. I never got to go, man. I heard so many good things about that place, and you know, Brittany had always talked about it and stuff like that. So I just never got to go. So I need to start eating. I did try Sam and Louis. I know it's kind of like a chain, but
Yeah.
it's really good pizza there.
Yeah, which I got one the other day too.
Yeah, it's really
Awesome.
good.
That's awesome, man.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite local food spot?
El Vago, man. That's
Yeah?
lately, yeah, dude. Their burgers they're stacked, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all
okay.
should try it out, man. Y'all might like it. It's there 4701 Barrera off of West Point.
Nice.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
They're sick burgers. Like it's like he calls it like stoner food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
wow.
Is it
Okay.
Molina?
It's in Molina.
Yeah. I just
Okay.
passed by there the other day.
Yeah. Try them out.
Wow,
Dude.
I'm gonna have to try that shit out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
Oh,
me you
yeah.
sent me.
Yeah. Tell him I sent you, man.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that he had a lot of customers after I interviewed him the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Got the flex on one side.
I was like, hell yeah, bro. That's
He's like,
awesome.
yeah, I did that.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
But
That's gotta
yeah.
be a good feeling, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
I like to help people out, man. I mean, I hope more people listen to y'all's podcast for y'all coming on here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's I like to help people not all the time. Sometimes I want to think about myself. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it feels good to help people out.
Yeah. But if it can work out for both parties, that's the ultimate goal.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Coming out, I think we're past an hour, man. But man, thank you guys for coming on.
Hey, appreciate
How'd y'all
you
feel when I
having us,
invited
man.
y'all?
What's up?
How did y'all feel when I invited y'all coming on?
Oh, I think the first reaction is always kind of nervous. Like, damn,
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
I'm gonna make
Seriously?
another ass of myself. Or at least that's what I think.
Oh,
9 times out of 10, it's me on the Instagram page. They have access to it and all that stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
But I usually take care of
Take
it. But
control.
yeah, I mean, it's always nice when somebody wants to have us
Oh,
on
most
or
definitely.
Oh,
give
yeah.
us a time of day to talk.
Exactly. Because we just think we just some, local. We ain't nobody.
Yeah.
We just we humble ourselves, so we don't think. When somebody invites us on, we like, oh, bet, man, what y'all want us on? Us little folk, us little people.
Yeah. We got in trouble with Brittany. She's like, stop
Oh, yeah?
saying that about
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
Yeah,
It's true, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for real. She's right. I think she's right on that one.
She's the truth, man. I wish she would start podcasting
Mhm.
again. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed her show.
I
Yeah.
invited her on. Like I was like, oh, should I invite her on? But and I was like, yeah, well, you can bring Dell on with you. You know,
Yeah.
just come on. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man.
They're
Yeah.
both awesome, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Her and her
yeah.
husband are awesome.
Their kid, they just got he just won some kind of medal or
Yeah, I
something
think he
for
won like a
jiu-jitsu.
taekwondo, jiu-jitsu
think
or
so.
taekwondo or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, after our podcast, I mean, we hung out for a good while after that.
good
I mean,
while.
just chopping it up and
Mhm.
hanging around, and it was cool. I mean, we
good
stayed
while.
long enough to meet her husband, and he was awesome, and
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
we
definitely.
talked everything from home repairs to
Yeah.
whatever.
That's
Man,
cool,
it
man.
was awesome. Shared some good whiskey with good people.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
It's awesome, man. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming on. You guys, y'all have anything else you want to share?
Don't forget to book your appointments at Confidently You Beauty.
Confidently You Beauty, you guys.
Yeah,
please
What is
do
it?
it.
Follow on Facebook at Confidently You and on Instagram at Confidently You Beauty, and book
Yeah.
your appointments at confidentlyoubeauty.com.
Do
Yes.
Awesome sponsor. Love
Awesome.
Nick and his wife.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, shout out Nick Lopez. Appreciate you, man. Well, if nothing else, you guys appreciate y'all coming on the show.
Appreciate
a
it,
good
man.
one.
Thank you.
Oh yes.
You guys stay tuned for the next couple episodes. I got Big Joe, TikTok influencer. Ed Faust, a good friend of mine from work. He's just talking about all kinds of stuff. And then a few other people after that. I can't remember at the top of my head. But stay tuned for the next couple episodes, guys. Appreciate y'all coming on.
Hey.
Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank you, brother.
Yes.